Okay, is it recording?
Your 2024 to 2025 president, Alizei de Leon.
Hi everyone and welcome to my spotlight. My name is Alizei, I'm this year's president, and my spotlight is going to be a car video. This is my beautiful car, Raquella. She has a 2.5 liter V4, probably like 100 something horsepower. She has. Wait, what car did you say this was? She's a Camry. She's a very special Camry, okay? Okay, JK, we're not gonna do that. Oh my JK. But we are gonna spend some time in my car. For my spotlight, I would like to go around San Diego and take all of you around with me around San Diego to reflect on some of my favorite moments, memories, stories around San Diego. Because if you didn't know, I am graduating this year, so this also serves as my kind of goodbye letter to San Diego. And also me as my senior year, imparting my wisdom of my I know a spot. Starting with, I feel really super senior and I haven't even graduated yet. Starting off with SCSU. Well, one location at SCSU. This is Zara. I spent many long nights here as a first year. Would not go to bed until like 3 a.m. because I hated my roommates. Hopefully you all are having beautiful roommate experiences, because I didn't. Okay, so now we're on actual campus.
Mi gente latino.
See, I would talk at the Union, but it's a little occupied. But favorite places on campus, of course, Park Boulevard. I'm there every Tuesday, 2 to 3 p.m. Every Tuesday for the rest of my life. Near the library, during orientation, that's when I first learned about APSA. I learned about APSA before I even enrolled in classes, and now I'm here. Hey, voiceover Alizei here. Another place I want to mention is Thorpe Hall. This is also a pretty iconic spot for me because for some godforsaken reason, on the day of orientation, this is where our Uber driver decided to drop us off when my orientation was at the Union. And so me and my family were quite lost on campus for a while and we were running around. I ended up at this garden and there was a dude named Bob and I asked Bob, like, how do I get to the Union? And he said, I don't know.
So I just kept walking and I ended up at the arts building and somehow I ended up at the Union, but Lord, what a journey that was.
Oh, and now look, here's the green line that I named my line after because we love matcha and I didn't have a car when I first picked up my mentee, so I told them we would take the green line, but we actually never did. But we did drive to Irvine once to get a matcha together, so that was beautiful. And of course, the Apieta Center, hashtag not spawns, but I remember being in there as a first year and I was like so scared to talk to people. Now I'm still low-key scared to talk to people, so if you had a conversation with me at Apieta, feel special. Now we're in North Park, which is close to Hillcrest. Which is a very commuter-friendly area. I will say this is my favorite place to go to as a first-year commuter. So for my baddies without a car, go to North Park, go to Hillcrest. Take the 11 bus from SCSU. It goes through Adams Avenue and it's like super cute and like, yeah, do it. I loved going here as a first year to study, go to cafes, go to North Park, go to Hillcrest. This one's for my commuter baddies. You know where we are. Who just smiled at me? Please stop looking at me. Oh my god. Convoy. See, now the first time I actually heard about Convoy was also the first time that I met my mentor, Iresa, and I lied to her face because I was talking about brown sugar boba, and then she was like, oh, I've been getting recommendations to go to this place called, have you ever heard of Chaka? It's on Convoy. And I was like, mind you, this is like my second week in San Diego. No, I had no clue what Convoy was, but I told her, yes, of course I do, because I wanted to talk to her and get the conversation going. And then I went home and I looked up on a map, Chaka Convoy, and I was like, what the hell is Convoy? I was like, why would I go here? It's like 2 hours to like commute. Like, why would I ever be here? Like, haha. Now I'm here every day, and I love Chaka. My mentee Honey loves Chaka. My mentee Danny loves Unity right next to it. And my other mentee Rianne do not care where we are as long as she has a beautiful matcha to photograph and put on her highlights. To end off my night, I wanted to feature my actual I know a spots. Now, disclaimer, I'm not claiming that these are hidden gems, but they are just my gems. That being Civita Park, La Jolla, this random neighborhood I found in La Jolla, Harborview Park, Bayview Park, and lastly, Coronado. This is one of my favorite spots to have nice conversations, so I thought I would end the spotlight off here. I've honestly been putting off this part of the spotlight because every single day I think of something new to add, another experience to highlight, another person to thank, but I guess I'll start here. People say their time in college ends on a random Tuesday when they end their last final. For me, my time in college ends today, Saturday, April 26, 2025, as I say my final words as APSA's president. I could not have imagined a better way to conclude my college journey than with the people that I started it with. To start, it wouldn't feel right for me to walk away without first talking about APSIS board in my first year. These people seriously raised me to be the leader that I am today, and they're a big reason of why I lead APSA the way that I do. From day one, Royalty Board welcomed me with open arms, and now I'm walking away with so many of them in my heart as we graduate and move on to the next phase of our lives. My first year with APSA was nothing short of love, compassion, and community like I had never experienced before. It is with that love that I had the courage to step up as APSA's Director of Finance. Despite the many challenges that I faced that year in and out of APSA, I will always hold on to the precious memories that shone beyond those darker moments of my second year. In those moments, I felt like the love that I had given APSA was being reciprocated back to me, and it is with that love that I once again found the courage to step up as APSA's president. The decision to continue as top four, much especially a president, is never easy, but I am so grateful to my wonderful predecessor and cherished friend Tyra Landia for helping me take that leap of faith. I have never ever regretted my decision to continue with APSA. In fact, every day that I experience with APSA just gives me another reason to be grateful for my decision, even if most of those days are hard. But I think it's so beautiful that you can have something you love and cherish so strongly that you choose to continue facing its challenges every day. To our GBMers watching this, thank you for showing up in all the ways that you do. Your presence makes all of our efforts worth it, and to see so many of you having the courage to become a leader in APSA is a clear testament of not only our success as Baddie Board, but also your success as a GBMer. We may be the ones planning the events, but you all are the ones who choose to show up and give it your all each time, and I cannot thank you enough for that. Even for all of you who may have a different path next year with or without APSA, I hope that we can all walk away from this year with nothing but fond memories of the community that we as board members and GBMers alike have built together. I am so proud of each and every one of you, and I wish you all luck in whatever the next year brings for you. And of course, to my amazing, beautiful, wonderful Baddie board, thank you guys. I always say that I love my board because their passion, resilience, talent, spirit, they all make my job so much easier, but I can only hope that my presence has made their jobs easier too. Beyond that, I love my board because they are some of the most genuine, caring, and hardworking people I have ever met. It's no secret now that many of them weren't even active GBMers before board, yet they still had the courage to take on leadership roles as challenging as APSA's. And for my board members who were active in the year prior, I hope that you all are proud of the journey you've had from GBMers to board members. Nonetheless, I want to say to all of my Baddie board, thank you for everything. Thank you for all of your efforts, your laughter, your smiles, your tears, your restless nights, all of your words, literally anything and everything that you've given to APSA this year. Thank you. And most of all, thank you for trusting me to be your president this year. From Soner, Cynthia, Andrew, Neil, Kim, Kathleen, Honey, Rianne, Christina, Danny, Elena, and Josh, and of course, Nora. The love and pride that I have in you all is more than words could ever express. So thank you. People always ask me if I regret graduating a year early, and To that, I say no. I believe that I have put my all, my most genuine love and care into everything that I have done in my time in college. I feel so full of love, and I know that this community will sustain that love even as I walk away. I will walk away proud of everyone, and most of all, proud of myself because I know that I made every second count. This has been the greatest 3 years of my life. Thank you, Apsa, for everything.